the Palouse Region, south of Spokane, north of Walla Walla, Washington. Dryland wheat, golden harvest. I was down there last week, took the opportunity to throw my drone up and just enjoy the harvest, the beauty of it. I cruised around looking, watching for combines working up on the hillsides. This was the first one I ran into. I think they're called, their name is Lehn, Lehn. I was parked over there on their property with my drone up. Next thing you know, I hear this voice over my shoulder. She says, "What are you flying?" Sweet young lady. She'd been running the grain elevator, running the scales and unloading the trucks into the grain elevator. She had a break in truck, so she ran over to see what I was doing. Made a good friend. I asked her, I says, "How many brothers do you have?" She says, "Well," she says, "my dad and my uncle farm about 4,000 acres." And she says, "Uncle doesn't have any children. My dad has 5 daughters." Pretty girl. So after I got done flying, I went over to the elevator because she was pretty busy working then to give her some of the pictures I'd taken. One of the semis pulled up onto the scales and the truck driver jumps out. She introduced her. She says, "This is my sister. She just graduated from high school." Delaney, the other girl, had just graduated from college down at Pullman, just south of there. And she had majored in ag, so I know where she's going to be. Beautiful farm, beautiful area. It was just a pleasure watching them work. You can see them here trimming around, and you see the tractor showed up over here to pick up some of the wheat. I may not have these in the right order. You know what? Here's a neat one. Watch them working this triangle, cutting it down to where there's nothing left of it. In a moment, we're going to take a view from a different angle. Watch how he turns around there. See how he cuts into it? There we go. We're looking at it from above. A little bit different viewpoint. Fascinating. Here we see one of the case combines taking off, starting a new path up the hill. They're going to start working that rolling hill up there. Kind of looks like he's starting right in the bottom of the valley there, tip between the hills. Wonder what the yield is there. He's motoring right along. We'll swing around and we'll take a peek at him from another angle here in a second. There we go. You can see the farm in the background. You see the wheat pouring into the hopper, but you don't see it crowning up yet, so he's in good shape. Wonder how many bushels that hopper is. Look at the dust billow out from behind him. It's quite a sight, isn't it? See the other one working down there, still finishing up down on the lower land. Won't be long, he'll be up here joining his brother. See the shadows from the clouds. Now we come back out in the sunshine. Here's their farm. Beautiful place. see the wheat fields all around. A lot of it's already been harvested. You see the tracks up through there. Good place to grow up, I'd say. Then I wandered off and I found some other farms that were working. These guys, instead of using case harvesters, combines, they had the green ones, John Deere. Interesting to me was the fact that John Deere seemed to be moving at a little bit faster pace than the cases were. I don't know if it was because of the product that they were getting, or the yield, or what was the difference. Can you imagine harvesting that country with a 40 mule team pulling a combine? It had to be quite a sight. Watch how he comes in there and he cuts right on the edge. He's not wasting any motion here. Filling up his hopper. Won't be long and the tractor will come along with a guppy or a little trailer there to pick it up and take it back in. Air-conditioned cab, dust-free, lots of filtration. Those guys have got it rough, but they're probably out there 12 hours a day. Yeah, just visualize the horse teams and the pulling a combine or a thrasher. Beautiful country, all dryland wheat farm. No irrigation. See the tractor with the guppy up there waiting. He knows when it's his turn to come down and load up, and I'm sure they're sitting there with, I don't know if they're using CB radios or commercial band or what. I know they're in communication. Here he's kind of overlapping a little bit. Following his line. Up here comes the tractor. This guy looks like he's getting full. You can see it just about to crown over there. Time is of the essence. Tractor comes up. Little communication there. Swings his boom out. Says, oh, I guess I'm a little premature. Swings his boom back. I can make it to the corner. Tractor sets up to receive the grain. Combine makes his little turnaround and starts the next pass. I have good depth perception because he's kind of right on the edge out there. Be awful easy to knock things apart. Okay, there we got the grain coming out of the hopper. You can see how full it is. He'll cruise along. He won't slow down on the harvest. He'll just keep throwing more in there and keep loading up the guppy. I don't know if that's a proper name for him or not. It's a good name for my mind. We used to use guppies in the asphalt business. The dust cleared there for a second. Oh, I think I see some weeds over there. Here we are looking down the road. We used to call those Butler bins. That was the brand name for a lot of them that were made around. I think these have a different name, McMillan or something like that. Still a lot of wheat. A lot of land out there. And here we are watching them. It's the end of the harvest. Thanks for watching.